All right. So I'm going to try to explain how the free agency works here in the ESPN League. So the first thing you do is you click players right here. It's already highlighted up in the top corner. Then right below the players bar, you have all quarterbacks, running backs, wide receivers, tight ends, flex, defensive kickers. Then are all your positions, obviously. How you're going to use FAAB as a person is very simple. You're going to have a bye week or an injury, or you're going to be short a position. For example, let's say you need a running back for the week. You click on running back. It shows you all the running backs here that are available, what they're projected to put up for the next week coming up. Shows you the percentage of what they're rostered. Let's go ahead and click on one of these. We're going to click on Jadarian Price. The next thing that pops up shows you how much of your budget is available. It shows the tiebreaker. The tiebreaker only comes in handy when somebody bids the same amount of money as you. For example, Jadarian Price, you're going to say he's worth $12. We're going to go ahead and click in $12. Click Submit Offer. The next thing it's going to bring you to is right up here at the alerts. Too many players on the roster. That's going to happen, obviously, because you have a full roster. So now to claim that player, you have to figure out who to drop. Most of the time, you're going to go to your bench. You're going to pick your player that you least think you're likely to play or hasn't been doing nothing. For example, this is my last year's team. We're going to click on Tyrone Tracy. You click drop. You go up here and you click save. It now tells you, please confirm that you wish to drop Tyrone Tracy as part of this transaction. Confirm. So now that's been submitted. You can check your claims. Now remember, claims are going to run every Wednesday morning through Sunday morning at 4 a.m. while we're all sleeping. Click on claims. It's going to show add Jadarian Price, drop Tyrone Tracy, $12. If someone bids $13, you do not lose your money. That person gets them for $13 and so on. The key is, the easiest way to explain this, you want to get this person by spending the least amount of money and saving on your budget. But don't try to be stingy. Because if you're too stingy, you're going to get outbid. Okay, so here's another thing I want to show you. Let's say you want to go ahead and go after a second person but still drop Tyrone Tracy. You want to make sure you can put in as many waiver claims as possible. We're going to go back to players. Back to running backs again. We already put one in on Jadarian Price in case he's not available. We're going to go ahead and pick Quinshon Judkins. We're going to go, well, we think he's worth 9 because we don't think anyone's going to bid 10, correct? Correct. Submit offer again. Once again, you come to this. You go to that same player, Tyrone Tracy. You now click save. Once again, tells you this. Confirm. Set to go. Now, go back to the top. Look at your claims. You can see you now have 2 claims in there, dropping the same player. If you win Jadarian Price for Tyrone Tracy, obviously this one will not go through. So you have to go ahead and move which one to the top. It's going to take your top one when it comes to dropping players. So, you click on edit. You can remove these by clicking the negative part. Edit offer. So basically, you want to make sure the first player you want to go after, the second player you go after, second to third player, because in ESPN, you cannot move these waiver claims up and down like in other leagues. You can put in multiple claims for the week. You can put in for multiple people. You can do as many claims as you want. Just remember, you're only going to lose the money on the ones that you win.